Hey guys, we are back for Bandcamp Dailies number 41, and it was so hot today. OMG. It was 31 degrees Celsius today, and I checked, and that is 88 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know if you consider that to be hot or not. It is quite hot for me. I'm assuming it gets a lot hotter down in the southern U.S. Now, with the humidity, apparently it was 99. So that's kind of hot, isn't it? Almost a hundo. But yeah, it was very hot. I did not have my fan on. It was quite breezy, and so it wasn't too bad. But it's still quite hot in here right now. It's like 27 degrees in the room right now. I have a thermometer right over there that I can glance at. I'm currently wearing shorts. Let's do a leg reveal. I don't think I've ever shown my legs before. They're obviously not as sexy as yours. Love those bare legs. Love those bare legs. Okay, so I wanted to do a couple of things in the intro, and I think I did them. Yes, I did them. So let's go on to the episode. This is Bandcamp Dailies number 41, and we have 2 listens today, and this is sort of a continuation from yesterday's episode, which introduced the first time we talked about the album Impaled by Christ's Erection. Quite the outrageous song, album title. However, it's been officially rebranded as of yesterday. I mean, it was already rebranded a long time ago when I thought of this idea, but it doesn't have to do anything with religion. It doesn't have to do with religion, even though, we have Flaming Holy Water, but just sort of ignore that for a second. I'll just click here and we'll go to the album page. But Impaled by Christ's Erection, my name is Christopher. And so this is just another way of saying that I'm having sex with you. My dick is impaling your pussy. I was going to use like the actual terms, like my penis is impaling your vagina. That sounds dirtier than the first thing I said for some reason. I don't know why. Using the actual names sounded dirtier. So it's officially rebranded to that. It's to a sexual reference, even though it has erection in the title. I mean, it was always a sexual reference, but now it's fully sexual. And it involves me. Because my name is Christopher. Okay, this episode is going nowhere fast. So what do we have to do? So someone listened to both these songs. We listened to Flaming Holy Water yesterday, also known as Flaming Holy Water, and then in brackets, a semen smegma concoction. That was the original song title, but for some reason I removed it. Should I add that? I think I should. I mean, why not? I should have done this yesterday. Let's change the name. Flaming Holy Water. Now, I don't remember if it must have been in brackets. A semen smegma concoction, right? That's how you spell it. Now, should there be a hyphen here? A semen smegma. A hyphen or a comma? A semen. I think it should be a hyphen. I don't think the original title had a hyphen, though. So I'm going to leave it like this. Whatever. It's official. This is officially the name now. There you go. Hooray. I mean, I have it. It should be in the file name of the WAV file I have on my computer. But anyway. So we talked about this album yesterday. Someone listened to Flaming Holy Water yesterday. And then someone today listened to both of these songs. So now we get to talk about Urethra, Blood Clog as well. A lot of fun song titles and album names over, this was a long time ago, 2002. This is 23 years ago. Jeez Louise. That's a long time ago. What was I doing? So I'm 42 now. What was I doing when I was 23? how old would I have been in 2002? I would have been 19. Whoa, I was 19. Okay. But when I was 23, I was working, doing some work and whatnot. Anyway, I don't really have anything interesting to say about that. So I'm consulting my text file here. Okay, so we are just going to go right into it. We are going to listen to Urethra, Blood Clog, and then, we might as well just listen to everything because we have a 2-song EP that's 50 seconds long total. So there's not going to be a whole lot of listening going on. But I do have a surprise. I talked about yesterday how I had written multiple songs for this album, for this project, Impaled by Christ's Erection, and I never recorded them. And so tonight we're just going to listen to all those songs. I have tabs of them. So we're just going to listen to the tabs. I think there's I have it written here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are seven songs. They're all short. And so that'll pad out the video a bit. And so we're going to do that. We're going to listen to the songs. Then we're going to listen to the tabs. And then that'll be it for the video. And so before we start listening, I'm going to make some popcorn. Tonight's going to be a popcorn night. Going to have the red popcorn again because it was so good yesterday. And so what do I have to say about this? I think I said yesterday, I talked about how these songs were recorded on the Franker kit, which involved a drum kit made out of spare parts and then a cardboard box bass drum. And I mentioned that the bass drum sounded better on this one. Urethra, Blood Clog, it sounds better. Also, my lower pitched vocals appear on this as well. The first song only had the high, phlegmy, raspy vocals. It's kind of funny. Yeah, my vocals are not bad on this song. And this was a long time ago. And so I, just like, back in these days, I didn't write lyrics. And so I just made noises. Except there's one line that I say in this, and I will point it out to you when we get there. But I think everything else is just noises. So let's, what should we do? Should I make popcorn now? Yeah, I'm going to make popcorn now. I'll make popcorn now. I'll be right back. And we are back. I got my red popcorn. And I just remembered actually while I was making popcorn, something happened last night. I was going to bed. And so I went into bed and turned the lights off and I tried to go to sleep. And then there's a bug inside the house. And it was one of those bugs that would light up. One of those like light bugs that would sort of glow in the dark. It would like turn its light on and off. And it's big. It was a pretty big bug. It was like 1/2 inch long and kind of thick as well. And so I turned the lights off and then it starts glowing every now and then. And then it started like flying around. Because of how big it is, it would make sounds. And I didn't want this thing like landing on me. It was flying around my bed and like around on the ceiling and stuff. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just get out of bed, turn the light on, and then I don't know. Initially I was going to try and catch it and then throw it outside, but I've never really encountered these bugs before up close. I've only seen them outside at night, because you can see them glowing in the dark. And I don't know if they bite. I don't know, like all that sort of stuff. I don't know if they smell when you kill them. Some of the bugs do. And so so I was going to try and catch it and throw it outside. But then I'm like, okay, whatever. It started flying around again. I don't want to try to go to sleep like this. So I just ended up killing it. And it didn't smell, which was nice. However, once I killed it, it's blood. I don't know if it was blood or if it's the glowing stuff. I got a piece of paper towel and it sort of splattered on the piece of towel when I smushed it. And it was glowing in the dark. It was like, it was really cool. And so I turned off all the lights and I looked at it and it was glowing in the dark. It was really neat. So there's my story about the glow in the dark bug. All right. So listen to Urethra, Blood Clog. Sorry. We have to listen to both songs first. Okay, so the high vocals that are coming up, I say a line, and I actually use words, real words. So I'm going to play it. Think about what I'm saying. So you know what I said? I said, my dick is clogged and it fucking hurts. So those are the only lyrics for that song. We'll listen to it again. It's only 22 seconds long. All right, so there are your songs. That's going to be it for the video. No, just kidding. We're going to listen to some tabs now. All right, so where are the tabs? The tabs are in the tabs folder. I was working on my Genie video today, working on the text file. So I have a list of the tabs. So going from oldest to newest, Bagless newest song. Where's that? Here it is right here. We actually listened to this yesterday, but we're just going to listen to it again. This is Flaming Holy Water with a bunch of extra stuff at the beginning. There's the first song. Now, all of these songs, the 7 songs that we're going to listen to, they were for this project. And so the songs for this project aren't, they were very quickly made, and I didn't try very hard when I made them. And they were just supposed to be fun, short, fun songs that I didn't really care about that much. So, I'm not going to be praising myself very much for these songs like I normally do with songs that I like that I've written, but I mean that one was okay, I guess. By the way, I changed the channel to hockey. The Stanley Cup Finals, the final round of the playoffs has started. Finally, there was a several day delay. I guess they wanted to let the teams, refresh before playing the final series. And so it's Edmonton and Florida. It's in Edmonton, 10 minutes left in the first period, and it's 1-0 Edmonton. This is game 1. So I'm cheering for Edmonton. Apparently this was the same 2 teams who played last year in the final, and Florida won. So hopefully Edmonton can win this time. All right. So let's go back here. And next one, we have Franker 2. Franker 2. What did I just say there? I made a bunch of noises. Franker, that's what I called these songs because of the Franker drum kit, the Frankenstein drum kit. So, Franker 2. This is track 2, Urethra Blood Clog, that we listened to. Okay. Not bad. Not too bad. That one has some good riffs. It's very standard death metal stuff. So Franker 4 now. Oh, Florida just scored. Tied it up. Franker the 4th right here. So by the way, these ones, this was the first one out of the ones that have never been recorded. So all the following songs have not been recorded. The first 2 were. All right, so now we're up to Franker 6. The goal is being challenged because of goaltender interference, so it might be overturned. Just giving you a little update on the hockey situation. Okay, Franker 6 is right here. This one has a very catchy riff in it, actually. Very, very catchy. Yeah, I love that last riff. It's very, very catchy. All right, so next up is Unknown December 10th. If I remember correctly, this was originally a Time of Death song. This was going to appear on Forever Chapter and Broken Mirror. It did have a part number. I think it was part 6-3, to be honest. I'm not certain. But either way, it didn't make the cut. And I think I was going to I don't know. Maybe I wasn't going to add it to Impaled by Christ's Erection. I don't know. But either way, let's just listen to it. Florida just scored again. Yeah, that one riff that I motioned to, that's my favorite part of the song. This is a 9/8 time signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not going to count again because I know it's never in sync with the audio. All right, so there you go. And we have 2 left. Part 10.3, Impaled. So what's this one? Oh, right. This is like a black metal type thing. All right, so there you go. By the way, this chord right here, 6 and 7, this is the chord I was talking about that I love using, how it's, the 7 is an octave up over the 6 minus 1 semitone. So it's, yeah, I'm obsessed with these chords. Okay, one left. Franker 3. For some reason, Franker 3 is the last one. I don't know why. I probably added some stuff to it. I think it's way down here. Yeah, it's way the hell down here. So this is in 2005. I don't know why it's in 2005. But whatever. That's the date modified. So let's click it. And there you have it. There's your video. There are your unreleased Impaled by Christ Erection songs. There were not 13. There were supposed to be 13 so that the first letter of each song title would spell out fuck off and die. Pardon my French. But I never ended up finishing it. I mean, it'd be easy to finish it. Just write a bunch of songs like that. I could do that in my sleep. These days, maybe I should do that one day. Okay, well, that's going to be it for the video. How long is it, by the way? 16 minutes. I don't know how long. Honestly, it's probably over half an hour. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, still thinking about those bare legs. like to nibble on them. On the bare legs. Right?